So I just finished recording the video asking you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, hopefully you're subscribed, the question of feedback, right? What do you guys want to see on the channel? What changes, whether they be big or small, that I, as a YouTuber, as a content creator, can make for you? What content do you want to see coming from this channel? And it got me thinking as I'm sitting there doing kind of the post-production stuff, right? Editing the audio and all that crap. It's not just a time period of renewal, right? The new year, it's not just a time period of renewal for me asking for feedback, which again, I'd love if you guys gave it, but it's a time for you as a raider, as a raid leader, a guild leader, officer, all this stuff, a time of renewal. We have a new raid coming out, the 22nd. We have this new opportunity for you as a player to refocus and fix some of the shortcomings that you have shown in the past, right? We talked about this. There was a subscriber of mine, a big supporter, who had mentioned, in a private message or a comment in one of my previous videos, 6, 7, 8 months ago, about when BFA comes out and this idea of renewal, right? That the expansion is coming out and maybe you only did normal, but were interested in heroic, go for it. Do heroic. Maybe you only did heroic, but you really wanted to get into mythic. Go for it. That you only did +2s, +3 mythic keys. Do a 15. Do a 10. Really put yourself out there outside of that comfort zone. Do some harder content if you're interested in it. Obviously, if you're not interested, you don't care, whatever. But do that harder content because it's a time for you to start over. And then thinking about that and thinking about, this request for feedback, it got me thinking, yeah, this is definitely with the raid coming out at the end of the month. It gives everybody a chance to fix some of the problems that they've exhibited. I've had players of mine, and right now my guild isn't raiding, right? We've cleared a couple of mythic bosses in Uldir. That recruitment boss hit us. Thanksgiving, Christmas kind of really hurt us as far as the roster goes. We had some people that kind of slacked off, some people that kind of sat out. And we're coming up on a new raid, a new year, and the statement has been put out there that, we need consistent players. We need people that are going to show up. And people have said, look, I know I was really shitty attendance-wise when it came to Uldir. I had X, Y, and Z going on. I am going to fix it. I've had people that were in DPS roles that want to tank roles that want to DPS, whatever roles that want to heal. We got a mix of people that are changing things and they have the intent. And I think this is really, truly the message that I'm trying to convey to you guys. They have the intent, they want the motivation to improve what they screwed up on in Uldir, right? Whether that be attendance, whether that be standing in fire, parsing, whatever the case might be. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to look at this new raid, this new year, as a chance for you to fix things. And truly, and I've mentioned this, and I'm going to continue to mention it probably a bazillion more times. As long as you guys are watching my videos, I'm going to continue to mention the idea that every once in a while that you need to do some self-reflection, right? Whether that's driving in the car to and from work, whether that's, at the end of the week, the beginning of the week, at Sunday, night before you go to work on Monday, whatever time that you have 15, 20 minutes to go, man, what can I improve upon? What changes can I make? What small changes, right? Because with the new year, and you may be one of these, the new year always brings the idea of, I'm going to work out. I'm going to get into shape, right? I'm going to stop eating all these candy bars and all these greasy cheeseburgers. And instead I'm going to eat salads, kale salads and protein shakes. And I'm going to work out 6 days a week and I'm going to run 10 miles. And then by February or even before that, you're just burnt the fuck out, right? You want a cheeseburger. You're tired of running. You're just tired in general, etc. I'm not asking you guys to make these dramatic changes where you just, you stop everything that you're doing that's bad for you, but do some self-reflection and go, I have really been bad about attendance because of this reason. Maybe I need to fix it, whether that be go to my manager and go, look, I need these days off. I need these times off because I have this thing that I'm part of. Or I need to find a different group, a different guild that better suits my time, which is perfectly cool. Yes, it sucks for me. It sucks for any officer, guild leader, raid leader, but I'd much rather have you in a position that you can raid on your own terms. I had a raider come to me like this, right before Christmas. He said, hey, look, my life situation with taking care of my two daughters and stuff, it doesn't really allow me to show up on time one of the days. I'm going to be 30 minutes late. The other day now, with my work and taking care of the girls, I can't raid at all. I said, well, shit, that sucks, man. What do you want to do? I've been in this guild, and he's been in this guild for, since Wrath of the Lich King? Maybe Cataclysm, let's say. Let's say Cataclysm, which I think is Wrath of the Lich King. I gotta find a guild, a group that better suits what I got going on. Okay, that's fine. You as a player, you as a person, and me as a guild leader and raid leader are going to be better off in the long run if you, as the player, find a space that's better suited for you, right? Whether it be, the atmosphere, you like a nicer or a more pushier, a more less lenient raid leader, guild leader, days, weeks, hours that work better for you, time, schedule, all that trash. You got to find it, right? And that's the self-reflection that I'm talking about, that you need to look inward and go, man, my logs really suck. My DPS is really low because I get really distracted, or because I don't understand my class, or because, whatever the case might be, and fix it. You got to fix it. And that's what I'm asking you guys to do, is to use this new year, to use this time, before Battle for Dazar Allure comes out, and fix the problems that are afflicting you. And it doesn't even have to be, if we take a step back and we go, hell, it doesn't even have to be World of Warcraft related, right? I'm not asking you to drop the cheeseburger and drop the Pepsi. I'm as guilty as anybody. But small changes, right? Don't stand in the fire. Bring your DPS up a little bit. Maybe cut out 1 or 2 sodas a week. Maybe drink a little bit more water. Guilty, Maybe do a little bit, walk around the block, read up on your class. Whatever the case might be. Because it's a chance for you to fix shit. It's a chance for you to go into Dazar Allure going boom. I'm rocking the meters. My parses are amazing. It's a chance for you to lose a little bit of weight, gain a little bit of life expectancy, to lose, a little bit of stress, to whatever the case might be that fixes you and what you got going on. So that would be my suggestion to you guys, is to just look inward a little bit and think about what you as a player, as a person, as, whatever you're doing, to be just a little bit better. Not 200% better, but a little bit better. And then slowly work on it. With that being said, guys, hopefully you like what I'm saying here. If you do, you guys know what to do. If you don't, let me know why in the comment section down below. Again, that video that we talked about at the beginning of this about feedback, I'd really love it if you guys provided just a little bit of feedback. What you do, don't like, what you would and would not like to see on the channel. Things that work, things that don't work. Whatever the idea is, as long as it's legit, as long as it's not, as long as it's a viable option, I'll check it out. I'll listen to it. I'll think about it. That being said, guys, I'll see you next time.